sais, Michel, c'est pas tant que t'es un pote, c'est que t'es un ami. Hein, on a vraiment tissé des liens, on a créé une relation qui dépasse le cadre du client-serveur. Hein, on se connaît, on se fait confiance. Et dans une relation amicale, la confiance, eh ben, c'est le maître mot. Moi, je serai toujours là pour toi, Michel.
D'accord, mais je préférerais quand même que tu me payes tout de suite.
Je pense que tu me mérites pas, en fait, Michel. Dans le jeu vidéo, il est de belles histoires où la créativité mène au succès, et le succès à l'argent, et l'argent au sexe. Mais il existe aussi de tristes histoires qui, elles, mènent directement au seum. Eh bien, c'est le cas de celle dont nous allons parler aujourd'hui, avec le créateur anglais Dino Dini et de son monstre, comme il l'appelle lui-même,
C'est un acteur de boule?
le jeu Kick-Off. Le parcours de notre Dino est assez classique. Passionné de programmation depuis l'enfance, il bidouille quelques jeux à l'adolescence avant de proposer tout naturellement ses services au studio Anko Software. Il n'a que 22 ans lorsque son patron lui propose de travailler sur un petit jeu de football.
I remember he was saying, you know what you're doing. I said, so what do you want me to do? And he said, well, I've been looking at football games and they aren't very good. Oh, okay. It's a challenge. And so I went with that challenge and I put this to the side and I looked at, I'd always watched international football. I understood what football was. I'm, Italian, that's in the blood maybe as well.
Le président du studio, Anil Gupta, ne paye pas Dino. En bon fils de pute, il lui promet de l'argent plus tard, lorsque le jeu sortira. Vous commencez à flairer l'embrouille? Eh bien moi aussi. Il laisse travailler Dino pendant plusieurs mois sur son jeu, quand tout à coup, il lui met la pression pour qu'il finisse le job.
Anko were a very small company and they were not in good financial situation. And I was developing it for free, if you know what I mean. So I didn't have any advance. And Anil was keen to get the game published. And I started to get pressure at the end of that 15 months, even though he hadn't invested anything in it. He was telling me, yeah, it was really positive feedback. And that was the first sign that I had that actually this was something good, you know. But he had the connections with the distributors, and so he used that. And I think when they saw that the game actually had some value, it was weird because I didn't see it. I said, okay, it's just another game, it's just another Asteroids. What was there to be excited about? Asteroids, but it's football.
Le jeu sort en 1989 sur Amiga et Atari ST. C'est un succès considérable, à tel point qu'il est adapté sur toutes les consoles de l'époque, ce qui est improbable pour un jeu développé par un mec tout seul et destiné aux ordinateurs familiaux. Évidemment, Dino ne touche pas un sou sur les ventes, c'est une arnaque en bonne et due forme, et d'ailleurs, je crois que nous avons un jingle pour ça.
It put Anko on the map in a way that he probably would never have imagined. I mean, he hit the jackpot. It was like a dream come true, no doubt, for him. Must have made him a very rich man. I don't have any real figures, but we can summarize it all by saying that for a period of 2 years, Kick-Off and Kick-Off 2 were in the top 10 on ST and Amiga every week in many territories and so on. If somebody could make an estimate of what it took to be in the top 10 for 2 years. Other games didn't do that. They would be around for a while and then they would disappear. So I'm quite sure it was a lot.
Ce qui faisait de Kick-Off un jeu unique, c'était sa fluidité. la lisibilité des éléments graphiques et la façon très intuitive qu'on avait de contrôler la balle. On était à 10 000 lieues de la rigidité des autres jeux de la concurrence de l'époque. Un succès qui aura fait le bonheur de nombreux joueurs, mais pas celui de son créateur qui aujourd'hui prévient les générations futures.
And there's a lesson here, is like, don't, and I would say this to any independent game developer, don't ever do what I did and just go entirely by trust and not really look after the business side of it. It's so tempting to just say, okay, on the release, you know, let's agree, you pay me some money, we do this, blah, blah, whatever. And then not check up on the sales figures and not check to not make sure that the IP is respected, that the publisher isn't going to go and release the game, get the game made on other platforms without your involvement and all of this. Of course, I didn't care because I didn't know it was going to be big. That's my point. It's like you don't. You might make a monster. And that's what I did. I made a monster. If I'd intended to make a monster and succeeded, I might have taken some precautions, or if I thought it was going to happen.
Merci Dino. Puisse ton message de sagesse et de somme être entendu par tous les jeunes créateurs qui rêvent de faire eux aussi leur kick-off. Bon, Michel, je me disais par rapport à cette édition, que j'allais te laisser un bon pourboire en plus, parce que tu mérites, Michel.